Succeeding in today's competitive business environment requires performance-driven individuals to display skills on a multitude of levels. As business thrusts forward at the speed of light, leaders of tomorrow are required to have an extraordinary combination of academic excellence, business savvy, and leadership insight in order to really succeed. The pressure is on, the demands are great, and the stakes are high. But are academic qualifications and business experience enough? Or is there more to making it to the top? Well, yes there is. And experts say the missing link to corporate success lies in perfecting the softer skills of leadership. What they're referring to is personal presence, or what is now termed executive presence. Executive presence refers to those people who walk into a room and for some reason everyone turns to look at them. When they speak, people listen, and when they lead, others follow. They command authority, exude energy that is magnetic, and possess charisma that is captivating. Their appearance is impeccable. They present themselves with confident composure, perfect poise, and a charm that naturally attracts attention. These are the people you see in boardrooms, in TV interviews, and on covers of magazines, because they've earned the respect that makes their opinions important. They have succeeded to the positions of power in the corporate world that we all dream about. So what is executive presence? Is it a new business school buzzword? Or is there some substance to this elusive term? And how can we get it? Join us now as we explore the compelling concept of executive presence.
Right, so what is executive presence? Does anybody here know what executive presence is? Let me explain it to you. Executive presence is, like the video says, it's about the people who walk into a room and for some reason everybody stops to look at them. When they speak, people listen to them. And when they lead, others follow. And what's happened over a number of years is the business schools around the world and the leadership programs have stopped and said, what is it about these people who have made it to the top of corporates, to the top of politics, to the top of business? What is it that they've got that got them there? And executive presence is what they came up with. Basically what they're talking about is business experience is one thing. Your academic qualifications are another thing. But executive presence is about the softer skills of leadership. It's about those things that people use to get to the top of corporates. And what we're doing here today is taking a look at this, okay, and we're going to explain to you what it is, how it works, and why we need it. But the first thing about presence is that it is about people's perceptions of you and their impressions of you, okay? Is there anybody that you know that has executive presence? Is there anybody that you can think of that you may know that has that, when they walk into a room, everybody stops to look at them? Do you know anybody like that? Who do you know like that?
President Obama.
President Obama, absolutely, one of my favorites, okay? That is absolutely true. But what do we know about Obama? We only know about the perceptions we've got of him and the impressions. So let's take a look at a few people who I think have got executive presence, okay? Does anybody recognize this person?
Yeah.
Who's that? Martin Luther King. Did Martin Luther King have executive presence?
Yes.
Absolutely he did. When that gentleman stood up to speak, everybody wanted to listen to him. Everybody wanted to be in his presence. Everybody wanted to hear what he had to say. And executive presence is, okay, so what is it that he's got? Let's look at another one. Anyone know who that is?
Yeah.
Oprah Winfrey. Okay? Now the interesting thing about this, with Oprah Winfrey in particular, is it goes to prove the theory that it doesn't matter where you come from and it doesn't matter what your business experience and your academic qualifications are. If you develop the softer skills in leadership, you can also get to the top. Because we know that Oprah Winfrey was brought up in a ghetto outside Chicago by her grandmother. She wasn't a privileged person. She didn't have a lot of money spent on her education. But she had dreams. She had goals. She had objectives. And she had these softer skills of leadership. And she decided she was going to go out there and she was going to make it. And what did she do? Today, Oprah Winfrey is one of the best known faces in the world. And she's also one of the richest women in the world. So this goes to prove that it's not just about your academics. It's not just about business experience. There's something else that gets you there, and Oprah Winfrey and Martin Luther King had it.